Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Curse of Oak Island. Arrival of Caissons means a big dig. But where will they excavate in Season 12? As filming continues for Season 12, the action has seriously ramped up for the Curse of Oak Island in the last couple of weeks, with the arrival of some heavy-duty equipment. So, Monsters and Critics is asking what the Fellowship of the Dig plans to do with this equipment. Where's the big dig happening? So far, we've seen the arrival of pumping equipment, a big crane, a massive new wash plant, sheet piling, and what looks like 20-foot-long caissons. A hammer grab has also been spotted crossing the causeway. All this points to a massive excavation. The pumping equipment and sheet piling will likely be used to hold back or control flood waters. The wash plant will sort through the spoils of earth, and the caissons will search for the actual treasure. As previously noted, the Curse of Oak Island producers and cast stay extremely tight-lipped, so we have to rely on information from others. The primary source of our info comes from Karen Publicover at Oak Island from the other side of the causeway, who posts pics to social media from her property beside the island. Jeff Freeman and his gang of Oak Island enthusiasts at his JFree 906 podcast are also super helpful. A couple of locations seem most likely. These are the Blob/Baby Blob and Aladdin's Cave. Oak Island team needs to dig for treasure at the Baby Blob. The Baby Blob is an area identified by geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner and his colleagues, who claim the water samples in this area contain a higher concentration of precious metals than anywhere else on the island. Crucially, Ian doesn't believe that the metals are occurring naturally and that treasure may be buried there. The area lies just a few feet west of the garden shaft, about 80 to 120 feet underground. The Baby Blob is a very manageable 20 feet by 20 feet, and it's high time they dug it up. The team was reluctant to dig there until recently because of the proximity to the garden shaft excavation. However, with work on the shaft on hiatus, maybe they decided to crack on with the Baby Blob. The guys did some exploratory borehole digging in the area last season, but got no results. It seems like a no-brainer that it's time to move in the caissons. Oak Island team already said they need to put a caisson over Aladdin's Cave. Another area of interest is a cavern dubbed Aladdin's Cave by Marty Lagina. It lies about 60 feet southwest of the garden shaft and at a depth of roughly 150 feet. Last season, the guys twice sent a camera into the underwater cavern when they spied a possible tunnel-like entry point and a structure. The team did a sonar map of the cavern, but a sloping floor and a pile of deposits meant they couldn't see or map the whole area. Hines said there were precious metals in the water samples. He also found trace amounts of wood, which could indicate human activity. At the time, Marty said it was time to bring in a large caisson, and the team agreed with him. Of course, the team may be digging at both Aladdin's Cave and the Baby Blob, or maybe they found new evidence that sent them to another location. We'll likely have to wait until November to find out for sure. The wind howls across the barren expanse of Oak Island, the twisted branches of ancient trees creaking under the weight of time. The island, a place shrouded in mystery and whispers of untold treasures, braces itself for the latest chapter in its enigmatic saga. Season 12 Asterisk, The Curse of Oak Island Asterisk has arrived, and with it comes the heavy machinery that every treasure hunter dreams of, the mighty caissons. These towering cylinders of steel and iron are the key to unlocking the secrets buried deep within the island's heart. But the question that lingers in the minds of viewers and treasure hunters alike is, where will they dig? For over a decade, the Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, have spearheaded the relentless pursuit of Oak Island's elusive treasures. Their journey has been marked by incredible discoveries and maddening dead ends, but they remain undeterred, driven by the island's siren call. The arrival of the caisson signals a turning point, a shift from the careful probing of boreholes to the full-scale assault on the island's defenses. This is no ordinary dig. This is a battle against the island itself, a test of wills between man and nature. As the sun rises on a new season, the team gathers around a massive table strewn with maps, charts, and geological data. The room buzzes with anticipation, the air thick with the scent of coffee and the tension of unspoken possibilities. At the center of it all is Rick Lagina, his eyes scanning the data before him with the intensity of a man on the brink of a revelation. The caissons are ready, the drilling rigs are in place, but the decision of where to dig weighs heavily on his shoulders. The Money Pit, the legendary site that has swallowed countless fortunes and lives, is the most obvious choice. It's the heart of Oak Island's mystery, the place where it all began. But the Money Pit is also a graveyard of past attempts, a labyrinth of tunnels and shafts that have led to nothing but despair. The team has probed its depths with sonar and drilling, uncovering tantalizing clues, but never the treasure itself. To dig there again would be to risk everything on a spot that has already claimed so much. Then there's Smith's Cove, where the team has uncovered a complex system of flood tunnels and ancient structures. The discoveries there have been nothing short of astonishing. A U-shaped structure, wooden cribbing, and even traces of gold. But Smith's Cove is a riddle wrapped in a mystery, a place where every answer leads to more questions. The caissons could punch through the confusion, reaching depths that no previous excavation has dared to go. But is it worth the gamble? As the team debates their options, a new possibility emerges: Lot 15. This unassuming patch of land, located just west of the Money Pit, has recently caught the team's attention. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed anomalies beneath the surface, strange shapes that could be anything from man-made structures to natural formations. It's a wild card, an unknown quantity in an island already filled with uncertainties. But it's also a fresh start, a chance to explore uncharted territory without the weight of history bearing down on them. Marty Lagina leans forward, his hands clasped together as he considers the evidence. He's a man of science, driven by data and logic. But even he can't ignore the allure of the unknown. Lot 15 is a risk, but it's also an opportunity. A chance to break free from the patterns of the past and forge a new path. The caissons could be the key to unlocking its secrets, but they could also be a colossal waste of time and resources. As the debate rages on, another voice enters the conversation: Gary Drayton, the metal detection expert who has unearthed some of the island's most remarkable finds. He argues for a more targeted approach, suggesting that they use the caissons to follow the trail of the famous 90-foot stone. This enigmatic artifact, discovered in the Money Pit in the early 1800s, is said to contain a cryptic message that could reveal the location of the treasure. If they can pinpoint the stone's original resting place, the caissons could take them directly to the prize. But the 90-foot stone is a ghost, its location lost to history. To chase it would be to pursue a phantom, a relic of a time when Oak Island was still young and its secrets were yet to be uncovered. Rick listens intently, weighing Gary's words against the overwhelming odds. He knows that every dig on Oak Island is a leap of faith, a journey into the unknown where success and failure are separated by the thinnest of margins. Finally, Rick stands, his decision made. The room falls silent as all eyes turn to him. He knows the weight of this moment, the hopes and dreams that rest on his shoulders. But he also knows that Oak Island is a place of destiny, a place where the past and future collide in a dance of fate. The caissons are ready, the team is prepared, and the island awaits. This season, Rick begins, his voice steady but filled with the gravity of the moment. We're going to dig at Lot 15. The room erupts into a flurry of activity, maps and charts shuffled, equipment lists checked and rechecked. The decision has been made, and now the real work begins. The caissons, those towering steel giants, will descend into the earth, carving a path through centuries of mystery and legend. The ground beneath Lot 15 will give up its secrets, or it will remain steadfast in its silence. Either way, the dig will go on, the search for Oak Island's treasure continuing as it has for generations. As the machinery roars to life and the first caisson begins its descent, the team watches with bated breath. They know that this is more than just a dig. It's a test of their resolve, their ingenuity, and their belief in the legend that has brought them to this point. The island is a living entity, its secrets buried deep within its soul. And as the caisson bites into the earth, one question remains: what will it reveal? The answers lie below, in the darkness where history and myth intertwine. Season 12 of Asterisk, The Curse of Oak Island Asterisk, is not just a continuation of the quest. It's a turning point, a moment when the mysteries of the past meet the technology of the future. The arrival of the caissons means that something will be uncovered, but whether it's the treasure of the Templars or just another clue in the endless puzzle remains to be seen. As the sun sets on Oak Island, casting long shadows across the landscape, the team prepares for what lies ahead. The island has kept its secrets for centuries, but now, with the caissons in place and the dig site chosen, the endgame has begun. Where will they excavate? Lot 15 is the chosen ground, but the journey to uncover its mysteries is just beginning.